Nigeria, wake up, wake up. Collect your country, collect your country. Now look here now, because this man thought they give us signal. Because yesterday for NBA conference, Atiku was there, Peter Obi was there, but the third force, you know, they there. He going to send a running mate, Shetima, and when they come now, he come and say they're not quitted them and say, Baba no go fit make this meet you. Say now you go. Come and say that one day one side they cheat, and they tell us say, come on, Baba say no fit make come, can't go to the meeting. I don't have here boot. When they run, go. Man, not talk too much of vex. See, and this same thing, now but you gotta do boo boo. If they avoid everything interview, anything debate, he avoid all before he can win this presidential election. And now see where he carry us go. And this same footstep now this now Baba T they follow now. You follow that footstep, they avoid everything. And I know where the former carry us go. As I see many people wey they support this movement. First, we know the interview, then the green interview, then the glass interview. You know they go anything, anywhere on camera, and then they go there. This kind of person now want a president. I don't go talk too much. Please, the obedient family, please watch this analysis on play for us. So after watching it, please don't forget to share this video because at the verse and it is hot. Please share this video after watching it.
Bola Ahmed Tinubu, by not attending the NBA annual meeting and sending him in his running mate, is simply telling you that he doesn't have the capacity to lead. Neither does he have the capacity to take charge. Yes, you might say that there might be other things that have come up and the reason why he's not there. But something as this it's very important. This is supposed to be a place where they will meet and talk to people. The Nigeria Bar Association, it's a professional body that it's quite strong in Nigeria. And it's also an opportunity for these candidates to meet with the people, talk to me. We'll have sort of like a mini presidential debate. But Bola Ahmed Tinubu has not shown up. And most likely, as we go into the campaign, he will not show up in a lot of things. For example, presidential campaigns and all of that. Because he knows he will show himself up.
It is apparent that Bola Tinubu has a problem with public speaking. And there is no way he would have come for that conference. It's apparent. We are the something. That's why I'm saying that the people who are handling this man, I don't understand. It's an act of wickedness. In all honesty, it is apparent this man cannot speak in public. Don't let's give it any coloration. And it's not the fault of his. He has a health challenge. You have the one of the handshaking. We have the one of a bit of incoherence. So it is clear that if he had come for that conference, he would have embarrassed himself. So he stayed away. And he got his vice president. There's nothing wrong with that. If Nigerians can live with that kind of thing, they will vote for him. But it is something that you will begin to see repeatedly. The morning shows the day. It shows you the kind of governance that, and there's nothing wrong with it. If people like it, they can vote for it. But after all, not be all presidents they come out. Some they walk from behind. It is apparent. So I am not surprised that he did not show. People were anxiously waiting, hoping that he would show, make them look fame. He denied them that opportunity.
And that is a major issue. We cannot have a situation whereby they prop the running mates, and the running mates get people to vote, right? And at the end of the day, when you get into office, we begin to see leadership by proxy, just like what we've had over time. So it's very important for Nigerians to take note of all of these small things. Anybody who says he or she wants to run for office, they must be ready to meet with the people, speak to the people, be scrutinized by the people. Anyone that does not appear or only appears in a setting that they are the ones in charge of, that is a major red flag.
But in this particular case, just like say, from the information will go around, say, okay, Oga Shetima will be the vice president. Come, you can't talk, say, look, based on the question they ask, you can't say, well, the president will handle a particular sector of the Nigeria issue. Then he got, but he, as a vice president, should be able to cover up for both the president.
It be like, sorry to say, they cut you short. It be like, say, maybe not this morning, then maybe by the time Aisha woke up this morning, they see the state where they not go fit to go, because it be like say the thing where they do them. Sometimes they do okay, sometimes not. So you can see even from the way the man was dressed and the shoe where he wear. Go look the video. You go no say it be like say they must have called him at the last minute.
Because that shoe where they wear for gym.
Because na gym shoe he wear for an NBA conference. I expect anybody there to be fully dressed.
That's what Atiku they call am coat.
I fought Jonathan to a stance and say, make you know they wear white shoe. It's what they call protocol, they demand a dress code. The shoe where the man wear, it shows he must have been called at the last minute. Urgently. Say, come, you should be the one. Because they didn't reply. If they had replied originally that, okay, he will not come, he will be represented by so and so, I'm sure the man has enough suits in his whatever. What also say, if he didn't have the right clothes to wear, then they should have let him wear agbada.
A normal agbada.
Yes, because the protocol go say formal dressing. The protocol no go talk say wear suits. These people, what is this guy did not watch Peter Obi did not wear his suit. He wore waiting with the
normal black or black
conductor. When they call him conductor. Senator, conductor. He was. So it will be formal dressing.
If they are unable to go and meet people, have meetings with people where they are not the ones that are in charge of it, and it's sort of like a free flow event, and they are refusing to go there, then you know we have a problem at hand. At this moment in Nigeria, the way Nigeria is, we can no longer afford to keep having leadership by proxy, where we have people who really cannot take care of the situation, who really cannot lead, whether by one way or the other, whether by lack of competence or lack of capacity to do it, or lack of physical attributes to be able to take the kind of action that they should. We should be wary of such people being in power.
So the thing be say, the APC needs to be very careful. Make them know they embarrass themselves. You see, I had said over a year ago that you cannot, all this, what is the word that they use? Oh, there's a word that they use where we say you go dabarutis for people to make to look and say everything is okay. Everything is not okay. It is out there in the open. It doesn't stop people from wanting him. If they want him, some people can say that he doesn't need to be physically and whatever okay. If just from the recess of his home, he can do this, do that. Some people like it. I have no problem. What you like is what you get. But the money shows the day. Okay? This man apparently has problems. Appearing, there's a limit. It's not a spring chicken. I don't know age, but not be small picking. Even me at my small age now, where I don't almost 70, I know say it gets some things where I fit do and some things where I not fit do.
And as we go into the election, we must all look and objectively and dispassionately make the right choices. It doesn't make sense wasting not just our own future or our own present times, but also the future of the generation that are not yet born.
So we should get ready for that in case if you win. May the best man win and may Nigerians choose their best choice. But make them, the APC should not wreck what would have been a great party. With all these little things, all these small show where then they put up. No, it doesn't deceive anybody. It brings you to ridicule. And him, the party, and the nation do not deserve this. They do not deserve it. These people are, to some extent, it gets some people where they're behind. They are unfair to the man himself, they are unfair to the party, and they are unfair to the nation.
It is the duty of you and I to do the needful. And it's very important for us to mark and check everything and look for those red flags. Things like this are a red flag. People refusing to come and meet citizens and talk to them.
But in a democracy, the majority will always have their way.
Uncle JD, this place where you don't talk and reach, you don't finish talk.
But let's see. Maybe they will say there's a valid reason. I know there are certain times where you might want to do something, but of course you are unable to do it, and then you send somebody to represent you. Is that what it is? Or it is what a lot of people think it is? That is avoiding crowd, avoiding places where you cannot edit and re-edit and plus edit and times edit. Well, the elections are too important for us all not to watch for those red flags And remember, 2023 election is about survival. Not just your own survival, not just my own survival, but also that of the unborn generation.